I'm Mike Armstrong, State Representative out of the 12th Legislative District. As we start the session this year, I've been thinking about what it's been like to represent the 12th Legislative District. This is my 12th year in Olympia representing you in Chelan and Douglas County, parts of Grant and parts of Okanogan County. It's been a true pleasure and a great learning experience. This year we have some real challenges as we start up the session. We have a $2 billion deficit that needs to be addressed in our operating budget. We also have two other budgets that need to have supplemental budgets written for them. One is the transportation budget, the other is the capital budget. The transportation budget was passed last year with a very large majority of members voting for it. In fact, there were just a handful of no's. The transportation budget is about a $9 billion budget for a 2-year cycle, and it was a great pleasure to actually sit in the room with the majority party and write that transportation budget in a bipartisan manner. We think the supplemental budget for transportation will be fairly easy compared to our operating budget. That's what you need to keep your eye on this year, is that operating budget and that $2 billion deficit. We have some real issues that we need to address. We need to figure out why, in a 4-year period, we have a $2 billion deficit. 4 years ago, if we would have adopted that budget from 4 years ago, we wouldn't have a deficit. So what have we increased spending on in the last 4 years that has gotten us where we're at? When you start hearing talk about cuts in programs and cuts in social programs, I think you need to ask your question, why were we solvent 4 years ago and we're not now? I'll be taking a close look at that and asking those questions for you as your state representative. As far as transportation goes, as the ranking member on the House Transportation Committee, I'll continue to do all I can to make sure our goods and people move as quickly and smoothly and safely as possible across our state. You know, transportation's a passion of mine and has been for a good many years. I can't believe I've been involved in transportation for almost 30 years now. This is Mike Armstrong, your state representative out of the 12th Legislative District, proud to represent you. And if you have any questions, feel free to call my office and let me help you if you have issues that you need my help with. Thanks again for letting me represent you, and have a great day.